Today we're going to learn how to add like fractions. Just a reminder, when we talk about like fractions, we are talking about fractions that have the same denominator. So, for example, 1/5 and 3/5 are both like fractions because they have the same denominator. 1/5 and 1/8 are not like fractions because they have different denominators. So in 3rd grade, when we add fractions together, we only have to add like fractions, fractions with the same denominator. When you get to 4th grade, you're going to learn how to add fractions that have different denominators, and there's going to be some different things you need to do to figure that out. But in 3rd grade, we're going to focus on adding like denominators. So, I am going to start by drawing a fraction model here. And I'm going to divide this fraction model into fifths. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a little too big. Let's make it smaller. Alright. Now I'm going to give a story problem. So I'm going to pretend that this is a candy bar. And Mr. D'Alessandro ate 2 pieces of the candy bar. So I'm going to show that here. So here's the 2 pieces that he ate. And then I ate 1 piece of the candy bar. So this is going to be how much I ate. And I want to know how much of the candy bar we ate in all. So I can add together the amount, the fractional amount that Mr. D'Alessandro ate and the amount that I ate to see how much we ate in all. So Mr. D'Alessandro ate this part of the candy bar. He ate 2/5 of the candy bar because he ate 2 pieces out of 5 total pieces. I ate 1/5 of the candy bar because I ate 1 piece out of 5 total pieces. We left this part of the candy bar. Neither one of us ate it. We didn't want to eat it. We'll eat it tomorrow. So the question is, how much have we eaten so far all together? He's eaten 2/5. I've eaten 1/5. We'll add up the amount we've both eaten to see how much we've eaten in all. All we have to do is add the numerators together. 2 plus 1 equals 3. We don't do anything with the denominators. The denominator stays the same. Altogether, we ate 3/5 of the candy bar. It's very important that you don't add the denominators together when you're adding fractions, because that would change the total number of pieces. And we're not changing the number of pieces in our fraction. There are still only 5 pieces in the candy bar. So we are not changing how many pieces there are. All we're doing is figuring out how many of the whole we have eaten in all. So let's take a look at another example, and then we will get our worksheet out. Here is another example. So let's say that we have a pizza, okay? And that pizza is cut into 8 slices. Right? And I had a couple friends over, and we had some pizza together. So I ate 2 pieces of pizza. So this is going to represent the 2 pieces of pizza that I ate. Okay. And my friend Jackie ate 2 pieces of pizza as well. So these are the 2 pieces that she ate. Okay. And then our friend Kelly ate 3 pieces of pizza. So these are the 3 pieces that Kelly ate. I want to know how much pizza we ate in all. What fraction of the whole have we eaten? So we're going to add it up. Okay. I ate 2 pieces out of 8 total pieces of pizza. I ate 2/8 of the pizza. I had 2, and there's 8 in all. Jackie ate 2 pieces out of 8 as well, because there's 8 pieces in all. And Kelly ate 3 pieces out of 8, because there's 8 pieces in all. So I ate 2/8 of the pizza, Jackie ate 2/8 of the pizza, and Kelly ate 3/8 of the pizza. What fraction of the pizza did we eat in all? Remember, like I said previously, when we add like fractions, we're going to only add the numerators together because we are not changing the total number of pieces in the pizza. There are always 8 pieces total that make up the whole. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 3 more is 7. Altogether, we ate 7/8 of the pizza. You could also say that there is 1/8 of the pizza left. Okay, so now get out your workbook page 107 and 108, and we're going to go over a couple of the problems together, and then you'll get working on your own. So let me grab a pen. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use a pencil. You should always use pencil for math. So let's look at number 1. In problem number 1, they gave you a hint because they told you how many total parts made up the whole. And in this situation, you can see that this fraction is broken up into fifths, 5 equal parts. Okay? You can imagine that this is maybe a candy bar and that somebody ate these 3 pieces of the candy bar. So this person would have eaten 3/5 of the candy bar. And maybe their friend ate 1 piece of the candy bar. They ate 1/5 of the candy bar. And they want to know how much of the candy bar did both people eat in all. So they're asking, if you combine the part of the candy bar that one friend ate and the other friend ate, how much of the candy bar did they eat all together? And we can add them. We can add 3/5 plus 1/5. And remember, we're not changing the total number of parts that are in the whole. So we still have fifths, 5 parts altogether. 3 plus 1 equals 4. 4/5 of the candy bar has been eaten altogether by the friends. Okay, we're going to do one more together, and then I think that you're ready to get started on your own. So let's look at problem number 2. First, we need to figure out how many total parts this candy bar, or whatever it is you want it to be, is broken apart into. I'm just calling it a candy bar because I like to think of it that way because it's easier for me to understand fractions when I think about it in a real life situation. So let's see how many parts this is broken up into. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This candy bar is broken into sixths. So here's my fraction bars. This part that's shaded in, the darker part, represents 2/6 of the candy bar because 2 of them are shaded in out of 6 total. So this friend ate 2/6 of the candy bar. This part that's shaded in represents 3/6 of the total. Now we need to figure out how much of the candy bar has been eaten all together if someone ate 2/6 of it and another friend ate 3/6 of it. So 2/6 plus 3/6. Remember, we do not change the denominator. So 6 is the denominator because this is still broken up into 6 parts. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 5/6 of the candy bar has now been eaten once both people ate their parts of it. You could also say that 1/6 of the candy bar is left. Okay. You're going to do this one on your own in the back as well. One thing I want to mention is that on the back you will see that there are several problems where you have to add 3 things together. So maybe there are 3 friends sharing a candy bar, and this friend has this part of the candy bar, another friend has this part of the candy bar, and a third friend eats that part of the candy bar. One thing that I want to mention is this. If the entire candy bar has been eaten, that will mean that all of the parts have been eaten. So, for example, if the candy bar is broken up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces altogether, and the whole thing gets eaten, that would mean that 7/7 of the candy bar have been eaten, because the whole candy bar has been eaten. There are 7 pieces and all 7 have been eaten. 7/7 would equal 1 whole. So you'll notice in this problem, if you do it correctly, because it appears here that all of the candy bar is going to be eaten, that 7/7 of the candy bar should be eaten altogether, and that should end up being your final answer here. Work through it and see if you get what I'm thinking that you should get there. Okay. Work through all of the rest of the problems as well, and then you will ask an adult at home to check your work for you. You don't have to enter these problems in a Google form today. You just have to have an adult at home check, and I will post a picture of an answer key for an adult to double check if they want to see the answer key, but I'd like you to try to work through them first and then have somebody help you look at them later. Okay, good luck.